Well, Donald Trump's week has gone from bad to worse as his ambassador Gordon Sondland to the European Union revised his testimony to House Democrats in the impeachment inquiry. And the revised testimony says that, yes, there was in fact a quid pro quo. And Sondland clarified, saying that the military aid that the United States was withholding from the Ukraine was in fact being withheld because Ukraine would not yet say that they were investigating Joe Biden and other Democrats. That is the new revised testimony from Ambassador Gordon Sondland, who, I know Trump likes to say that all these people testifying against him are never Trumpers. Sondland is a hardcore Trumper. Gave money to Donald Trump. That's how he got his ambassadorship. Has been a supporter of Donald Trump. And the reason he even revised his testimony was because he had lied initially to the investigators, saying that no, there's no quid pro quo. None of that ever happened. I don't know what any of you folks are talking about. Let's move on with our day. And then, according to Sondland himself, he said he refreshed his recollection after hearing the testimonies of everybody else who came in and said, yeah, there was a quid pro quo. At that point, Sondland was looking at perjury charges against him. And at that point, he realized, you know what? There's only so much defense I can offer of the president. There's only so many times I can lie for him before I myself get in trouble. I'm not willing to do that. So I'm going to go ahead, revise my testimony rather than look at these perjury charges and say, yes, the president did exactly what you think he did. So obviously, this is a big story, right? I mean, this pretty much confirms everything that we're trying to find within this investigation. Now, Trump has come out and he said, no. Sondland wasn't able to provide any additional evidence. This is allegedly all hearsay from Gordon Sondland, the guy who was in the thick of all of it and who was talking with other ambassadors about the fact that, yeah, we're withholding this information or this aid, until they give us this information, or at the very least come out and say that we are investigating Joe Biden and other Democrats. Now, that's the part that really stuck out to me, and other Democrats. Now, we know that Donald Trump has said that he thinks Ukraine was somehow involved in the DNC hack. But who are these other Democrats? Is it just Hillary Clinton? Are there other ones involved in this? Were there other people that Donald Trump was trying to dig up dirt on? Because I think that's going to come into play in these impeachment proceedings. The bottom line is this: the White House is very obviously running out of defenses for the information that has come out. So far, most of the people who have testified, if they knew anything about it, have in fact said, yes, there was a quid pro quo. This is what happened. This was extortion. Probably a better word for it there. And Trump did it. We knew he did it. We helped him along with it. And now we are where we are. The Republicans in Congress are going to have a very hard time justifying their no votes against this, because very soon, once the Democrats wrap up all these closed-door depositions, this whole thing's going public. Everybody's going to be able to see the hearings from here on out. There's going to be no, oh, well, you got to look at the transcript. No. This is going to be live. This is going to be broadcast. We are going to see firsthand, hear with our own ears and see with our own eyes, what all of these people have to say about the horrible things that Donald Trump has done. And at that point, it will be impossible for both the Republicans and some of these Democrats who think that there's nothing to this to deny what we're seeing for ourselves. One of today's video sponsors is NewsVoice. Now, in the United States, 9 out of 10 news stories are controlled by just 5 corporations. Unbiased news with different perspectives is very difficult to find, and that's where NewsVoice comes in. NewsVoice cultivates news from all over the internet, from American sources, from international sources, and it puts them right there for everyone to see. The sources are clearly marked. The political bias is out the window. They have summaries written by a team of editors and journalists to let you know exactly what to look for. And right now, if you go to newsvoice.com/ring, sign up and use this. It is an incredibly valuable resource for people interested in keeping up with the unbiased news of the day to understand what's really happening in this world. News Voice is a site that I have started going to regularly. I love the sources. I love the fact that they label everything clearly. And even better than that is that once you get into a story, if it's something you like, if it's something you're interested, or if you want to know more information about it, they have additional sources ready to go. They also have a phenomenal feature where you can basically create your own version of Spotify meets Audible, and they will read you the news stories from your feed. Personalize it, tailor it to yourself, whatever you want to do. With News Voice, you get the hottest trending news with unbiased summaries written by the vetted moderators. It's quick, it's effortless, best way to find the stories that grab your interest. You can dive, as I said, as deep as you want into any of these stories, which for me personally, that is a huge selling point because one source is typically, for our profession, never enough to get the full story. So again, newsvoice.com/ring. Sign up today.